Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, in today's video,
my payments were $1,250 a month on a firm in Klarna, that is. When I started this thing at the end of March, 50. So yes, it can get worse. I really want to warn people about the pitfalls of buy now, pay laters. If you can do it responsibly, I mean, that's on you. I clearly could not do it responsibly. And will you think in your head, oh, $50 here, $15 here, but it all adds up and it gets out of control. And literally, I went viral for having 44 loans. And before that, it was like closer to 50. And I have it down to a little over 20 now, I believe. But I'm about to pay 8 off. I think it's 20. See, it's so hard to keep up with. And I know that you want it now. And sometimes you have to. Like, I've done groceries. I've done all kinds of crap on Affirm and Klarna. But it adds up. And then you are in a chokehold. And in some ways, it is worse than having credit card payments. It's crazy. $1,250 a month is what I was paying on Affirm and Klarna when I started this journey. That's crazy.
first things first, no hate or shaming this lady. I'm so proud of her for coming out and talking about this because these are some of the things that most people do not like talking about. People are hush about, all right? So I'm so proud of her for talking about it. But 1,200 a month, that's a lot. And that's the trap with this buy now, pay later thing, when it comes to shopping and all that. And as women, some of us do love shopping, all right? Some of us do love shopping. And it's not even easier with these days when you go on TikTok, for instance, TikTok shop, Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, all them places, all them trends that them influencers be coming out with, all them clothes, the hair, the nails, the car, anything at all, right? I don't know if you can pay for a car with Klarna, but this has a lot of people talking on TikTok about them buy now, pay later, Clear Pay, Afterpay, PayPal Pay in 3, Klarna, and so on and so forth, right? It's got a lot of people in debt. And I know to a lot of women this is convenient because so you go online shopping, your budget is $100, pounds, 200, whatever it is. You've made your plan, you decided to check out, you have all these options there, and you're looking at yourself, you're looking at the money you are meant to pay and the option you have to split it in maybe 5, 6, 3 payments, and you're like, I do not have to spend all this money now.
So I was having a conversation with my best friend last night, and I was just like, oh, girl, we got to stop using Klarna. Like, we just have to stop using Klarna. And then I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care how rich I am, I'm going to use Klarna. Like, why would I just pay £180 for a Pretty Little Thing order just off the bat? It's £200 down the drain. But if I just pay it slowly, it just doesn't seem so, you know? Like, $180 in a chunk is just But if I just do it like in 3 installments, it's not that bad. I know there's your cons to Klarna, but for now there ain't no interest. I pay my bills on time. I'm a Klarna it.
Right? And that is the trick, right? With some people, they go on to buy more and spend the $100 pounds they have, right? And with others, they would rather pay, maybe $20, $25, 25 pounds at a time and spread the rest across the next few weeks, months. And that is where the trick comes in. And then what happens is they go in and shop some more, add some more. Oh, this is there, I can use it. And you think, it's harmless, you know what I mean? But then by the time you realize you are in debt and you don't know what to do about it, because that happens as well. That happens and has happened to a lot of people. Take a look at this young lady's video or story.
Okay, let me tell you today that I really suggest everyone should stay away from Affirm and Klarna and Afterpay. I have so many payments coming out constantly that I'm just going to pay these off and shut it all down because it'll make you broke, okay? I owe a lot. It's ridiculous. I just take it away from me. So I'm gonna tell you what I owe. So with Affirm, I actually owe $3,623.88. With Klarna, I owe $1,133.55. With Afterpay, I had to shut it down so I could make monthly payments, so I only owe $151. And with Capital One, I have a credit card, Capital One, I owe $314.56. I have a Barclay card, I owe $3,780.45. I have an American Express card, I owe $1,130.06. So that's a grand total of $10,133.50. So yeah, I owe a lot. So I'm going to stop. After I pay all this off, I'm not going to be charging anything. Okay? Just too much debt. Yeah. I've been a bad girl. Take the card away. So I suggest just stay away, especially from Affirm and Klarna and Afterpay. You don't be asking for payments constantly. You might go into overdraft. So I will leave that alone.
Let's talk about Klarna and why I've deactivated it. I know money is a taboo subject and people don't really talk about it, but Klarna has been the absolute bane of my life. I literally have zero willpower when it comes to spending money, and every month I'm just paying off my Klarna payments and then building them back up again. The stress each month literally just hasn't been worth it. Because I know I've got the comfort of Klarna, I buy things that I really don't need, I overspend way too much, and I've realised that it needs to stop. My girl math religion has become that Klarna Pay in 3 makes whatever you're buying so much cheaper. So I don't know if you know this, but there's actually an option within your settings on Klarna to deactivate your credit. You don't have to have paid off everything so far. You can literally deactivate it from now. And in order to get it back, you have to contact customer services, which I don't know if you're like me, I will be too lazy to do, therefore I will not activate it again. If you are one of the lucky ones that has willpower over your spending, I mean, I highly doubt you stuck around to watch this video, but then I am so jealous of you, and I know that I've got to make these changes to help myself. Klarna and other credit options can be amazing if you want to split your purchases, or if you want to buy things on buy now pay later so that you can return if you don't like. But for people like me who literally have absolutely no control and end up overspending, it's the absolute devil. So this is the sign that you might have needed to go and deactivate your Klarna and help your spending habits and stop overspending.
And I know some men will watch this and be like, oh, can't be men, women overspend, women overshop, and so on and so forth. Wrong. Some men share their stories as well. Take a look at it.
Listen, this is a one for anyone who has never done Klarna. Listen, if you've not done Klarna, stay the fuck out of it. Because listen, when I tell you Klarna is not your best friend, it really is buy now and pay the consequences later. Trust me. Listen, Klarna is setting yourself up for failure in the future. It might be all good and dandy now, you know, you're doing it, you get your little purchase, you get your new shoes and that tomorrow. But then when you've got to pay it next month and the next other couple months, you're just setting yourself up. For me, it all started this year, right? Last year in December, I wanted to get my mum Uggs, but I spent off the last of my Christmas money. So I said, all right, cool, let me Klarna it. So I Klarna my mum some Uggs. All right, cool, it was only like £70 a month, bash bosh. Then I went from Uggs to let me get a little pair of trainers myself. Let me get a little clothes for this one rave that I'm going to. Let me get this, let me get that. Before you know it, guys, I was Klarnering my bed, yeah? My bed that cost me £1,200, me then Klarna it. So that's £400 a month. During this time, I was paying off my holiday, yeah, which I was like getting payments left, right, and centre because one of my friends cancelled on the holiday. I had to pay another extra £300. So there was money coming left, right, and fucking centre because I wanted to go pay a fucking bed that I did not even need. I mean, I'm so happy and grateful that I got my bed because I love my bed. My bed is like the comfiest bed in the world. But like, I was getting direct debits coming out this time. I'm like, blood clot. And then I didn't learn off my lesson then. Then I bought Creamfield tickets and I was literally paying that off, which was like £70 a month. I was then getting other festival tickets and then I went on another holiday and then I was paying off my next Klarna thing. And you know what really done it for me? It was literally the other month, I booked flight tickets, yeah, and I Klarna'd it. But I didn't realize that I Klarna'd it. You know, in the moment when you're using Klarna, you're just like, oh, it seems like a good idea. Yeah, I forgot all about this. So I've Klarna'd now flight tickets. I've come on Klarna just to see, that make sure I've cleared that. Maybe I've got like about £50 left. I come on, I have £500 left. And I said, pussy clot. £500. I said, this must be bugging, so I must be using my Klarna. I come click on it and it's my flight tickets. I'm like, fuck. Who even Klarna's flight tickets? I'm like, shit. So I just paid that in full and I was like, this is the last time I am using Klarna, guys. This shit wraps you up. Next minute, you're owing thousands and thousands of pounds to fucking Klarna and you don't even know it. It's such a good idea at first. And it's like, all right, cool, I don't have the money, but I'll have the money next month when I get paid. But then when you get paid next month, you've got some next bill. You've got this, you've got that. They're teeth. Yeah, it's teeth in, yeah? Guys, don't do it. Another thing, don't let anyone use your Klarna, yeah? Listen, I've had so many people, can I use your Klarna? My Klarna doesn't work. All that bullshit, yeah? I had someone who was close to me. I let them use my Klarna. Now, I come see on my Klarna thing, £600-700 they're Klarnaing. So I'm like, you got money to be spending that like a month, innit? Oh no, I'm just gonna refund it. I said, are you fucking stupid? So you got your Klarna account banned. You wanna refund your shit on my account? Are you dumb? Using my name. So I'm not even getting my Klarna, account banned for myself because I've been refunded. You're gonna be fucking doing. You're taking a piss. Take your shit off. You're not using my account, and I cancel the whole purchase. Yeah, because you're not fucking stupid. Don't let no one use your credit cards, your Klarna, none of that shit, because people will fuck it up. Another thing, yeah, if they're Klarnaing something for 3 months and you get into an argument with them, what's gonna happen now? They ain't gonna pay that shit. That's in your name now. And listen, guys, I've had multiple people ask me to use my Klarna. Multiple fucking people. And I'm not even friends with you like that for you to even be asking me about Klarna. Are you fucking stupid? Listen, don't ever let anyone use that shit, yeah? I've already learned before, I will never, put my name on a holiday and let people pay it off. None of that shit, because when you get into a mix-up with them and it all goes pear-shaped, it's in your blood clot name. Klarna. Don't ever ask me. Listen, I know there's people could be thinking, I asked him to use my Klarna, to use his Klarna and shit. I don't give a fuck. Don't ask no one to use their Klarna. Fuck that shit. Now I've got to go to work and pay off my Klarna debts.
Why is pay in 4 so addictive? I don't know what it is about a pay in 4, but I can just never resist. I could have all the money in the world, I'm still pay in 4. It's like, why would I spend $100 when I can just spend $25 every 2 weeks over the span of the next 6 weeks? I first started using all that stuff during the pandemic, and I used to be so responsible with it. I would pay my stuff off early. I'd be doubling up payments. I was not playing. And then something happened, and I just stopped giving a fuck. Now, if you tell me it takes 8 weeks, I'm using all 8 of my weeks. I don't care. I have control issues, so I don't believe in auto pays. I gotta pay it myself every single time. Let my job give me the money, then I'll give it to you. I'm not letting you just take it out my account. No. I'm gonna stop all that stuff though. All that Klarna, Affirm, Zip, all that. Yeah, I gotta stop. I only made this video because I just got a notification about my payment being due. So it pissed me off, and I just wanted to share it with y'all.
Yeah. So it can happen to anybody. And I love that he mentioned that you can get addicted to it, which is true, which is so true. And it's happened to a lot of people. People are so heavily reliant on it. You want to buy something nice, you want to do this, it's there. It's just readily available to you. Use the money you don't have to do what you may or may not need right now and pay for it later.
I need everyone to know this about being in your early 20s. You will meet people that are going to Europe every summer, buying new cars, buying new outfits, going to Coachella. And if you are wondering, how can they afford to be living like this? Is something wrong with me that I'm not able to spend like that? Just know they aren't spending like that because they're working harder than you, because they're networking better than you, because they're better connected. They're probably not even generationally wealthy. They are just in massive amounts of credit card debt. How much someone spends and the life that they portray on social media is not necessarily reflective of how much money they are really making. Nothing is wrong with you if you're not able to spend like that. In fact, you are way better off in the long run because you are living within your means instead of going into crazy debt to portray a lifestyle that is far above it.
Some people have debt collectors at their door because of this. And most people believe that it doesn't go on your record. Well, it does.
360 million people use buy now, pay later services such as Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna, Sezzle, and Zip. Those will now be reported onto your credit report starting November 1st, 2024. As of now, most of those are not being reported on your credit report, so that debt is not really being shown. So when you go and apply for stuff, lenders and creditors don't see that debt that is really out there. TransUnion has confirmed that they will start reporting. Experian and Equifax has not confirmed yet, but I'm sure they're going to follow suit. So how that can really affect you will be your debt to income ratio. Another way that it can affect you is that new account can mess up your average history, bringing it lower. Another way that it can mess you up is if you don't have perfect payment history, that can now affect your credit report, which we all know payment history is the biggest bucket. It says here, buy now, pay later trade lines will be reported as installment loan trade lines and will appear under the lender's name. It also says here, historical buy now, pay later accounts will not be included. Only new accounts reported at the designated start date for each lender will be impacted. So this is only for new accounts. And this is directly from the TransUnion website. It says buy now, pay later, and point of sale loan data offer valuable insights that can improve lending decisions. So basically, they want to know all your debt before they make a decision. They want to know everything. So all that debt that is being hidden through these buy now, pay later apps will now be discovered. So if you're in the process of buying a house or needing to use your credit, keep in mind that these will be reported onto your credit, so it could affect your chances.
And it's not a way to build credit too. So think about it deeply.
No, Klarna is absolutely not a good way to build your credit score. Firstly, one of the worst financial habits that you can pick up is getting used to spending money that you don't have, borrowing money. It's not a good financial habit to pick up. Secondly, Klarna will hurt your credit score quicker than it will help you to build your credit score. What I mean by this is if you consistently make all of your payments on your Klarna payment plan, you are probably not going to see an increase in your credit score the same way you would if you were using an actual credit card. But if you miss a payment, that will definitely negatively impact your credit score. Or if they have to carry out a hard check on you financially, that will negatively impact your credit score as well.
Oh, and please don't get me wrong. Don't think I have my shit together. No, I don't. Once upon a time, I got myself in a lot of yeah. So be very, very, very careful while you're using this Klarna, Afterpay, and so on and so forth. It look convenient, but it's not convenient. You know, spend money that you have. Spend the money you have, okay? And if you can't afford it, do not trick yourself into thinking, oh, I'm going to pay for it, 3 payments. Yes, if it's really needed, like if you really, really need it and you don't have the money to pay for it, yes, by all means get it, but don't be in a habit of buying more than you can afford, if you know what I mean, right? Buying more than you can afford and then ending up with so much to pay for at the end of the month, because the cycle will continue. So let's say you were supposed to pay £300 for a shopping, which is easier. You decided to split it into 3, right? Instead of paying that £300 then, right? So now for the next 2-3 months, you are paying an extra £100, which may not be within your budget for that month. So now the money that you were supposed to use for that month for maybe clothes, shopping, you're using it to pay for something that you were supposed to pay the month before. So what happens is now you don't have the money. Then you go back, you borrow some more, and you are in that revolving door. It feels like you can't catch a break because now you're stuck and trapped in this cycle, right? So be very, very careful. If you must get it, yes, get it and split it in 6 months, pay for it, but don't make it a habit of overusing it, all right? Use sense when you are using these things, because you don't want to be trapped in this cycle. You don't want debt collectors at your door, right? You don't want to be in a cycle where you're paid and all your money is taken from your bank account. It's the worst place to ever be. So be mindful about things like that. And if you need financial help, there's a lot of help online alone. You can just type how to budget and all of that. A lot of videos will come out. Or you can seek professional financial help that is also available, right? About how to manage your money and so on and so forth. But hey, anywho, let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.